Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. We've got a Super Mario Maker segment coming up, and who else but to join us but two very Super Mario Makers, Mr. Miyamoto and Mr. Tezuka. Thank you guys for being here.
今日来てくれてありがとうございます。
こちらこそどうもありがとうございます。
Thank you so much for having us.
We also have Bill Trinan from the Treehouse and Ethan, who will be translating. Bill, when he's speaking, will be translating for Mr. Miyamoto, and Ethan will be translating for Mr. Tezuka. And we're here with Mario Maker, and we're just gonna have some fun.
楽しくやりましょうよ。
ね、楽しくやりましょう。
So we decided that what we'd like to do with these guys is, I mean, how fun is it to see these guys make a course live? We saw in the digital event these guys talk about what it was like making courses back in the day on graph paper and filling in the blanks and all of that. So we're gonna take a course and let them sort of remix it on the fly, and then they're gonna make me play it. I guess this is sort of gonna be my sort of horror story after doing that to players at the Nintendo World Championship. So what we're going to do to get started here is just sort of show you guys the palette that we're going to start with.
最初はパレットを見せます。
まあとりあえずゲームをちょっとコースをまず
これね、こちらの我々のチームが試しに作ってみたもんなんです。
So this is something that I just kind of whipped up on my own to show you here, Morgan.
多分このコースがたくさんの人が記憶にこう深く
Looks very familiar to me.
Yeah, and Mr. Tezuka says that a lot of people are probably going to be familiar
that didn't used to be there. Whoa.
But there may be some differences.
少しだけこういう風にね変えてるんですよ。
You may notice a few things you don't remember. I think you can handle this though.
Yeah, this is a very, very slight remake. Oh, we got a wiggler.
That wasn't there either.
Yeah, this is fun. This is just I like it. This is like a remix light.
少しまあリミックスバージョンの1の1。
ほんの少しね。
Just a little.
I think you talked about these gaps in the digital event. These exact gaps here.
There's an event でこのギャップの話をしましたね。
そうですね。
That's right.
Oh, buddy. Hey, I used that same.
ちょっとびっくりしたでしょ。
Were you surprised by that one?
I was surprised by that one. That one gives me a shock every time. I love that.
そうモーガンさんもチャンピオンシップで同じような仕組みを使ってポワーンって。
すごいひどいコースを作りましたよね。
でもちょっと物足りない。
Yeah, that was a good level.
Yeah,
maybe that wasn't enough for you, Mr. Tezuka.
Yeah, that one felt pretty good. It was like 1-1 with a little twist, but I think you guys would love to show us how, with Mario Maker, you can make edits quickly and you can remix things and change courses and fly. So you guys are going to work up a little treat for me here, and
Yeah. でもマリオメーカーならではの。
そうですね。手塚さん、宮本さんたちが
ちょっと2人でカスタマイズしてみます。
And I'm actually going to be, they're going to blindfold me here so that I don't know what's being done, and then I'm going to have to play this thing blind.
So yeah, the two of them are going to.
そうでモーガンさんがブラインフォールドをかけて何を作ってるか見えないようにしておきます。
このスキンをちょっと他のものにしたい。
変えるわけ。
うん。何がいいかな。
そうこれ。
So we're gonna use this palette here. We can change the skin if we want to when we tap up here in the left corner.
So let's go with the most recent game skin here.
どうこれ。綺麗でしょ。
変わりましたね。
It's pretty looking good. Don't you think?
次シーンを地上から別のものにしようかな。
Okay, so we're gonna switch from a ground type level.
So you can just change it completely.
水ね。水中に変え
Okay,
ま
let's
す。
go with an underwater level.
さっきまで地上だったけど、今度水中。
So we were in just an overworld stage before this, but
Yeah, but Morgan's really good, so you need to put a bunch of obstacles in there. Just put a whole bunch. A lot of Goombas.
もう無造作にいっぱい置くね。僕割と作るときにテーマを決めるんですよ。このコースは例えばグンバがいっぱいとか。
So I like to decide on a theme when I'm making my courses, and Goombas are kind of becoming a theme here.
Put a lot of holes and things like that in there.
グンバ地獄とかね。
そうそう。どうこんなぐらい。
もうちょっとびっくりするやつをなんか入れるとか。
Maybe you could do a few more. There we go.
大きくして入れるとか。
あじゃあ。
Oh, can you do something that'll make them bigger?
そこらにいるグンバをキノコで大きく。
じゃあキノコで大きくして、違う。でこれを
And
例え
then.
ばここに。
Oh, okay. So that's how you do that.
キノコを
Right, get another mushroom and
隣
put another one in there.
でどうかな。
どうかなちょっと大きすぎたかな
I might have put a few too many things
全
in
然大
here.
丈夫
But
かな
大丈夫やから。うまいや。
ちょっと
No,
お
that
まけ
should
し
be
てあげ
good.
なきゃねスター
スターをあげる。
we'll put a superstar right here.
よし
はい。
こんなくらい
はい。
はいじゃあこれぐらいで
This should be enough.
はいプレイしてみてもらえますか
Okay.
はい
Morgan, I think they're ready for you. Oh, you can't hear me.
寝ちゃった。
真面目に寝てしもてられる。
Yeah, he was being
I think
serious
they're
there.
ready
Maybe
for
he
it.
might have
Yeah.
fallen asleep.
If that wasn't clear, I had
ジェッ
a
トラグがね
I had a blindfold and
He doesn't have jet lag like me though.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, good luck.
It's clearly water now. All
ど
right.
う水中にしてみたんだけど
To see if they
So-
did they still leave me my. Thank you.
Surprised
Thank you
that
for
you're
leaving
on
me.
the
The mushroom is still in the same
It's like a
place.
flooded 1-1, basically.
あそこにスター隠したいけどね
水中のクリボーって面白いですね。
まあいいや。
Mr. Tezuka says there may be something that could help you back at the beginning if
そ
you
う
want
運
to check
が
it
ね
out.
上から踏めるんですよ
Yeah.
慎重ですよね。
Yeah, Morgan's.
And
He's
you'll see
pretty
that
careful.
Goombas are now swimming and attacking you from above.
I love that.
There you go.
Ooh.
せっかく目隠ししてたのに教えてあげる。優しいよね。
That's very nice. He showed him right where that was by putting it in a question mark.
やっぱ気持ちよく遊ぶ、ね
And now this will let you kind of play the course in a carefree way. So until it runs out.
全然なんかへっちゃらみたいですね
優しすぎて。
This is too easy
も
for
っと
Morgan.
難しくするんやったね
Yeah, I should have made this a little more difficult.
でもすごいでしょなんかちょっとしたことで全然違うコースに変わったりする
But it is. I mean, you can see right away.
It doesn't-
You know,
it
you add a few things and suddenly this course is.
It doesn't feel like the same course at all.
全
I'm
然
having
普
fun
通
swimming
の
over here.
1の1の感じではなくなりましたね。
そうだからもっと一から作れなくてもね、こうして入ってるコースをちょっとこういじるだけでもアレンジするだけでも楽しいんでね。
So yeah, it's nice that you don't have to start from scratch. You can even just begin by editing courses that are already in the game.
Wiggler got you there.
It's hard.
Oh, you got him.
I haven't played underwater in a while.
You gonna jump back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back in. I'm gonna start
From
one
the
more
start.
time.
じゃあやり直しですね。
もう一回やるの？
Yeah, you gonna do it again, Morgan?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try one more time.
あ
No star. Oh.
もうそんな取っちゃダメだ
Oh, you don't need that. You shouldn't get that.
I want it. I'm gonna see if I didn't test this the first time, but this pipe was always in 1-1. This pipe was always a down pipe.
まあ最初の時はテストしなかったんですけども。覚えていればこの土管は確かに入れると覚えがありましたので。
あそうでしょ懐かしいでしょ
Yeah, I'm sure that's a little nostalgic for you.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Whoa,
very
buddy.
very nostalgic.
Oh, I knew that. I thought maybe you changed it.
Yeah, you may have already seen
変え
that
たかと思っ
previously.
たって。
ちょっとね、これ意地悪ですね。
That's so mean.
あ
There you go.
あ、行き過ぎてしまい
全
まし
然
He
物足りなか
went
った
over the flagpole.
I'm worried that wasn't enough for you though.
いや
Nice, good job.
た。ちょっとね、優しすぎたね。
That was too easy.
Too easy. It was very fun though and relaxing.
まあでも本当にリラックスできて楽しかったんですよ。
今度モーガンさんが作ってみますか
So, do you want to try making a little something on top of this now, or do
Oh,
something
sure,
else?
yeah. So
Okay.
I'll mix it up a bit, and I don't think we have enough blindfolds for both of you, but let me just.
Yeah.
I'll try to bump it up
は
a
足り
notch.
ないかもしれませんが、
僕たちアドバイスします
they're gonna give you some advice. So,
Oh, that would be great. So
Okay.
こうしてた方が
それ
I'm gonna
いやちょっ
go.
とアドバイスすればいいんじゃないですか。
I'm gonna go back to Super Mario Bros. If that's okay.
Oh.
Because that's my favorite. I grew up. I got an NES for
まあ
Christmas
子供の
with this
時
game
に
when I was a
スーパー
kid,
マ
and
リ
that was my
オ
first
で
video
初
game.
めて
So.
マリオをプレイしたので、懐かしく思いますので、それでいきます。
But what about the course style? Do you guys have a favorite of these that maybe?
でもコース、
このコースのスタイルの中から何か
どうぞ好きなもの
一番好きなものはあります
just
か
yeah, go for whichever you like.
How about a castle? Why not?
おう
おー
So I think that
I have bad memories of just seeing the castle palette.
I'm just
上
gonna
から
put
群馬がいっぱい降ってきます
Yeah, you're gonna when you get started, those Goombas are gonna drop on you from above. So
I'm gonna put some trampolines right at the start just to give you something to get over.
まあ
Maybe
ジャ
a,
ンプ台
maybe a
を
bullet
置い
bill at
て
the top.
じゃああんなとこ
Why
飛べる
not?
かな
It's a castle, so I think we need some.
It's like right from the start, the difficulty level is quite high.
I think we need some fire bars,
これ
but
宮本さんにプレイしてもらうんですよね
え僕
so are you gonna have Mr.
I'm
Miyamoto
going
play
to.
this?
yeah, whoever wants to.
Well,
So I'm gonna add a
どなたでも。
fire bar, and I'm gonna actually attach it to this track.
Well,
So
せっかく
that
お
should
城
be
に
fun.
設定しましたのでファイアバーが必須だと思ってます
うまくプレイできるようにおまけしてください
Too many Goombas.
Fire
Don't make
bar,
so.
man.
Yeah, make sure you can that Mr. Miyamoto can get through this one.
Yeah. Well, I think so. He's just got to jump over the top there. It shouldn't
You
be too
put a
too
cannon right
bad.
on top of that.
Well, I can move the cannon. I can move the cannon over
まあ
here.
多分あそこを飛べば大丈
Mr.
夫じゃないで
Tezuka
すか。
thinks you should probably drop a couple super mushrooms in
Yeah,
there.
Ooh,
maybe
yeah.
you should put some more mushrooms in that course. That might be nice.
スターをバーって言って
Maybe a few stars. That might be helpful.
And I'm just gonna show. Let's get somebody fun right out the start.
Mr. Miyamoto you can do it It's okay 頑張ってください
We'll maybe put a bomb here.
あれねファイアバーってねゼルダにも使ったよね
そうちょうどこれ
同じ
ね
プログラム一緒に作っててね
Look at the giant bomb there.
ゼルダの伝説とこのスーパーマリオ一緒に作ってたの2人で
Oh.
でファイ
Let's
アバー
put some wings on some of these Goombas here too.
Oh yeah, we the two of us worked together on both The Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Brothers around similar timing, and so we ended up using the fire bar in both games.
なん
Something
か
I
す
didn't
ごい
know.
ボスになってくるんかな
I'm gonna put
This
some
is gonna
vines
be
just for
pretty
fun.
incredible. It looks like.
And let's go ahead and get rid of some of these guys again too.
消してくれた
あ
Maybe put some ice blocks in, because why not? Why not?
be
But
nice.
I'm gonna give you a way through there if you want. So maybe I'll put a shake that,
There you go.
turn red. I like the giant size,
なるほど
あ
なるほ
so
ど
that should help out with
Okay,
those.
that makes sense.
But it's a castle too, so maybe actually, why not? You guys put me in an underwater course, so why not put something that would usually appear underwater?
さっきのコースはまあ水中のコースだったんですのでゲストを
そう水中のコースにクリボー
Actually, I'll
を
put
置
a
いてしまった
blooper
か
here.
ら
Actually,
普通に
why don't I put
水中
those
の
on
コー
top
ス
of
に
the
出るも
Goombas?
のをこ
Attach
のコー
those.
スに置いておく。
あなんか変なコー
Maybe
ス
put those on top of there, and then what can we put inside? What can we put
You
inside?
should put some superstars in
How
there.
about
Oh my goodness.
that?
well,
And we
nandemari
showed
desu
this
ne.
off, and then we see. How about we should give that a little shake? Turn into that stiletto Goomba. Put that in the other one.
Wow.
やっ
I
ぱ
don't
り
know.
手塚さんがチャレンジすることになる
I think maybe Mr. Tezuka should
多分
should
宮本さん
try
が
this little challenge
喜ん
here.
でくれると思う
Oh no, I
Do
think Mr.
you,
Miyamoto would
you guys
actually
want to give it a
enjoy
try?
playing this.
いやもう今手
遊んでみますか？
そう
僕はちょっとじゃあ遊んで
はい
All right, I'll try
手
to
塚
play
さ
a
ん今
little
のうち
bit.
に作戦を考えといて
じゃあちょっ
So
と考えよう
Tezuka-san, I need you to think about what our strategy is going to be here.
So just press the minus button there.
はい
There we go
慎重ですね
Okay, that was easy.
There we go.
And it's amazing how quickly. Obviously, we started with a simple palette that looked like 1-1, and like you still see those touchstone elements, but things change so quick once you
今
start
まで
changing
ジャン
the
プ台
style.
の上にジャンプ台なんか置けなかったんですけど
Yeah no previously in Mario games we haven't been able to put a trampoline on a trampoline like this It's just
Yeah.
さっきモーガンも言いましたが、コースタイプだけ変えれば大きくコースの感じが、変えてきますね。There's no rail on that.
Yeah, I must have forgot to
こ
attach
れ
that
難しい
one.
ね
Nice.
Nice. Ooh. Got through that part with relative
Oh
ease.
gosh.
It's getting hairy now.
普通に乗ればいいのに
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Oh.
よしよし
Oh, that was great. Good job.
頑張りましたね。
あ
ちょっとじゃあ面白いこと
ちょっと
してみます
慎重さが足りなかったですね
That was awesome.
I wasn't careful
さあこう
enough.
いうものが
Oh, Mr. Tezuka's going to take a shot now, but I think he just pulled a
こ
secret
れはマリオ
weapon
30
out.
周年のためのアミーボです
So, you should know that there is also a 30th anniversary.
Maybe we can get a closer shot of that really quick on the full screen.
これをちょっとかざしてみますね
Okay.
お、なんかすごい変な
That
キノ
is
コが
the
出てきました。
30th
Got it.
anniversary Mario
Special
amiibo.
looking item has entered the course
これ
here.
を
He just dropped in a big mushroom. Oh, he
Okay.
tapped it again.
Wow.
He's given himself another big mushroom. This is something we've only seen this in the
I know.
Treehouse very
Well,
recently.
yeah.
これでセットして、
I've actually not seen
Yeah.
this very much at all.
うん、これでちょっと
There we go. We've got a
プレイ
shot
して
up
みて
now
く
for
だ
you
さい
guys at home.
あ、
もう行って
That's okay.
Yeah, you need to play this, Mr. Tezuka.
頑張ってください。
He's just got to remember where he put that
Yeah,
mushroom.
I think there it is. Okay.
どうこれちょっとブランカンの表現になったでしょ
So this actually kind of brings back
Whoa!
that.
Wait, Louis! What the?
There's
Did you guys see what's going
what is happening?
So that was Luigi flying like out of the bullet bill. I think he put him. I think he gave himself another one of those somewhere. I don't remember where he put it.
Oh. Wow.
Let's see you start over again to get that big mushroom one more time so we
ま
can
あ
see
もう
that
一度
again.
最初から戻って
よし
始め
I just want people to understand what they just saw. He scanned
もう一度ビッグマッシュルーム
he scanned the 30th anniversary amiibo,
これ
Mario
普通のマッ
amiibo,
シュルームで、
which allowed him to put a big mushroom power up into his course, which is allowing him to bust through bricks. The Goombas appear to be wearing Mario hats and have mustaches.
でこれが過去のテレビのエフェクトもついてますよね。ここ
And Mr. Tezuka stated earlier that
ち
you
ょっ
know,
と
if
パ
you, yeah, どうぞ
パワフルでしょ
見て
結構
You can see the graphics
So
on
Morgan,
that
it looks
big
like
Mario.
Morgan.
Look at that backwards hat on the Koopa Trooper.
But it looks kind of like an old school CRT
あ
graphic.
今倒しちゃったからクリアできなくなったかな
大丈夫大丈夫いける
あ
Luigi!
ルイージが飛んでる
あ
Luigi's flying through there.
I know.
えい
What is happening?
わ
Oh, poor Luigi.
He's just dominating right now.
ーわ
Yeah, you got it, you got it.
さっき入れなかったさ
I think it might be in there.
Yeah, you put another one.
Whoa!
Those burning cheap sheeps
ー
are
うん全然うまくい
dangerous.
けなかった
And what's nice, and we can just show too, if you, as you're making courses, like if you just tap play, it'll drop you.
Right.
It drops you right back where you. And this is more an example of how it would work. As you're making courses, you're able to hop right back into where you
そう作り
died.
ながらもうその瞬間でまたすぐに遊べるって
このままで
いう
水中
仕組みにな
に変えたら
ってます。
ニューマリオに変えたら
えこれでニューマリオに変えましょうか
What happens if you change this to the new Super Mario Brothers look here?
レッツゴー
すごいですね
音楽も変わりますね。
そうか
But it's okay. 何度も
ニューの方が難しいですかね。
そうですね
That's really hard.
Yeah,
You made a hard one there.
And I think it really shows just how quickly you can sort of change things up. And you guys talked in the digital event about how back in the day you had to make edits to courses, you actually had to use other pieces of see-through graph paper and make the edits like that. I mean, it's
So-
how cool is it for you guys to be able to share the tool you've made to make making Mario courses easier with us regular people?
まあこれがまあ過去にああいう紙で構想を書いて、でまあ今回はこういうツールがあって。こういう簡単にコースが作れるっていうのはどれだけ嬉しいんでしょうか。
もう僕ら作ってる方のことで言うと夢のようですよ
So if I speak about the things that I made in the past, I mean this is like a dream actually come true for me. You know.
そうやっぱりね面白くしようっていうのがねこうちょっと場所を変えるとかそれで昔は1日かかったんですよ、それがその場でやれるので、まあ何倍もいいコースが今彼は持って作れるはずです
Yeah, the best part is that when you're trying to improve a course you've already designed, even if you wanted to make a small change back then, it would take you a day to implement it. And so now what you're able to do is you're able to make a change and instantly play it and try it out. And what it means is that you can make courses that are many, many times more fun than what we were able to make back then.
いつもはねもっとしっかり考えてものづくりするんですけどもこういうふうにラフにね絵を描くようにこういうコースを作れるって本当にこんなもんなかったんじゃないかなと思いますけどね
So, you know, in the past when I was making courses, we would really spend a lot of time kind of carefully planning each one out. But, you know, this is a totally different feeling where you can just jump in and make a course from scratch quickly. And it's like almost drawing a picture, you know, and I like that feeling.
このゲームの元々のルーツっていうのは 我々の開発の中のツールチームがね、マリオを作るためのそのエディターを作るっていうところからスタートしたんです。
So this project actually got started, in our tools team to make some sort of course creating editor for people making Mario courses.
あまりにも面白かったんでこれをゲームにしようと。
But once we had started that experiment, we found it was actually really fun, and we've turned it into a game. That's really the starting point for this title.
Yeah, and I think we saw a little of this in the Nintendo World Championship because some of us were able to make courses for the players to play, and it was such a fun experience to see them playing it for the first time and figuring that out. And I think is that something that inspires you guys as creators, that first moment when you have a fellow employee play your course, or because I know it takes a lot of teamwork. We found that in the Treehouse, we had a lot of people play those courses just to get them to the point that they were ready to show. But for you guys, you're actually releasing these games using this tool before it's become Mario Maker. So is that inspiring in that first moment? What's that like when you first have like each other play a course you made?
ツリーハウスでも我々が作ったコース、初めて誰かがその瞬間でそのコースを遊んでみて、その瞬間でどう戦略していくかとか、どう覚えるかとかっていうのを見るのはすごい気持ちよかったんですけれども、宮本さんと手塚さんがこんな長年コースを作ってこの感覚は何回もあったと思うんですけれども、やっぱり今回こういうマリオメーカーで今まで開発者としての喜びが誰でも体験できるような仕組みになってますでしょうか。
マリオってね、作る人がこうクリエイティブにものを作るというよりも遊ぶ人がいろいろ考えて遊ぶのが楽しいゲームなんですね。でこのエディターというのは考えたらどんどんアイデア出てくるんですよ。だからどっちかというとその作る側が楽しい、遊ぶ側も作る側も楽しいということがすごく、分かりやすくなったので、それと、
Right. So the thing about Super Mario Brothers games is that it's fun for the designers to be creative in creating their courses. It's actually a lot more fun for players when they're going through to try to think creatively about what they're playing and how to attack the course and where to look for hidden secrets and things like that. And so it's a game that's very fun to play creatively, but now with a tool like this, what it does is it puts creativity also in the hands of the developers and makes the developing process or the designing process also fun. And with the simplicity of the tools, it's made it so that really anyone can design and everyone can play, and it's a whole lot of fun for people who are doing both.
で大体普段手塚さんはクレイジーなコースを作るんですけどもこのツールを作り始めてからさらにクレイジーなものを作るんでやっぱりその誰が作るかで誰が作ったかを知ってると全然楽しさが違いますよね。
Yeah, and usually when Mr. Tezuka is creating courses, he tends to make courses that are crazy, but that was harder back then because of how much work it took to create the courses. So now with this tool, he's able to quickly create very crazy courses, and sometimes just by looking at the course, you can kind of tell who created it.
お父さんがね作って子供が作ったのをお父さんが遊ぶとどんなコースでも嬉しいですよね。
And so yeah, even if your kids are playing it and their dad created the course, they're probably going to be happy with whatever course he's created.
Yeah, I think those of us in the Treehouse that have had a chance to spend some time with this, it's sort of opened all of our eyes to sort of that whole cycle of player and maker, and having the maker, somebody play it and then watch them play it, been re-inspired to how you made it or inspires them. It's really cool, and I think that obviously, a lot of us in the Treehouse, we get to work on the games that you guys make, but we don't know how to make them. So giving us a tool that allows us to have a hand in that, the whole full cycle is really, really fun.
そうですね、こういうマリオメーカーがあって、そういうクリエイターがいて、プレイヤーがいて、その2人の、その順序とその関係がよく理解できるようになりました。で、実際にプレイヤーとしてはゲーム開発ができないんですけれども、マリオメーカーを通してその開発の一部を体験ができるっていう仕組みになってて、すごい嬉しいです。
そうですか。これね、普通のツールっていうよりはいろんなことができるように本当にいろんな仕掛けをしてるんですよ。でそれを自分たちで見つけるっていうことも一つの遊びだと思います。
So I did mention that this was a tool earlier, but it's really just a means of or a device where there's a lot of different features and things just packed into here. And for us as well, unpacking all that and finding them as we continue to use it is just one of the joys we experience in using Mario Maker.
セットしたいものを振るといろんな他のものに変化したりとかね。
So for example, placing an object and then shaking it to see that there's a separate type to that object is really fun.
Do you want to take? We have a couple of minutes. Do you want to take a moment and just show us a couple of those those little treats? It looks like Mr. Tezuka's doing some on the ROM here.
そういったものを見せていただければ幸いと思いますが。
これ甲羅になってでほら甲羅かぶるんです。
For example, you can put a shell on Mario's head.
でこれ上から降ってくるものも大丈夫。
And now if enemies jump on him from above, he's okay.
だからこういうことを自分たちで発見するっていうのがすごく楽しみの一つだと思います。
So, and I really think this is one of the joys that people will get from this game is discovering these little tricks,
Yes.
one at a time.
There's a lot of things that are very familiar in the physics and different move sets to the original game types that are there, but you've had these little Easter eggs for each of them too. And one thing I just wanted to point out is that there's also a very simple but important feature of Mario Maker. People are going to be able to upload courses to people around the world to play, but you always have to beat your own course before you can upload it, which is obviously a simple thing, but it's very
一つ
important.
重要なところをお話ししたいと思うんですけれども、自分のコースをもちろん作ることができますが、それをアップロードはもちろんできますし、しかしアップロードするために自分のコースをクリアする必要があるというポイントを話したかったんです。
そうですね。クリアできないようなコースをこうアップロードするとやっぱり面白くないじゃないですか。だから絶対クリアできるっていう保証があるっていうのがポイントかなと思います。
So I mean that's a good point, and really, what's the fun in making a course that you can't clear yourself? And so that's kind of one little guarantee we wanted to include.
Yeah. And it's fun as a creator to have to get it to a point where you beat it yourself.
作り手としてコースクリアすることも一つの楽しみだと思います。
And I think we have one more thing to show off.
ではもう一つ見せることがあると思うのですが。
ちょっと紹介したいものがあります。
I know that you guys are hoping to, with this game, inspire creation in everyone, and I think that we have one more surprise to show you guys, Mr. Tezuka here.
このゲームのための本を作りました。
So we're actually creating a book for this game.
でスタッフの多くがその開発をしている中でちょっと細々と本を僕ら作ってたんですけどもね。
So as the staff's been making the game, I've kind of been working on making this booklet off to the side.
これはねこのマリオメーカーをより楽しく遊ぶための本なんです。こういうこれちょっと変なページですけど、こういう絵が作れます。
And we've made images like this that we hope will be inspirational.
で、ものをゼロから作るんじゃなくて、こういう本のページを参考にものづくりをコース作りをできるようにしてあります。
So this means that players won't, have to make courses just from scratch, with nothing, but that with this book in hand, they'll have some cool ideas to kind of get them off and running with Super Mario Maker.
What are these numbers here? See these?
この画面っていうのは静止画でただの写真なんですけども、実はこのコードをゲームの中で入力すると、動画が再生されます。
So, this is just a still image we're looking at right now, but you may notice there's a little number down in the corner of this page, and this will be something that you can enter as a code when you have the game, and this will play a movie.
このシーンはどんなシーンかっていうのを動画を見たら分かるし、例えば動画の中には、そのメイキングっていうかね、どうやってこのコースを作るんだろうみたいな、ビデオもあります。
Right. So you'll have to play the videos to see what the contents are for each one, but within these we've got some that'll kind of provide some tips about making courses and clue people in on that.
でこういう本を見ながらこんなことをしてみたいとか試してみたいというふうに思ってもらえると、すごくいいなと思います。
So, and I'm really hoping people will kind of page through this and say, "Oh man, I want to make something like that," and get inspired when it comes to making courses.
ちょっと絵本のようにね、綺麗なグラフィックだけの本を。
And it's sort of like a picture book. It's very
あんまり
pretty.
見せないでおこうかな。
Well, I don't want to show too much.
中には開発資料的なページもあります。
And there are also, maybe some development notes from Mario history that you might find in there.
We won't obviously get in. We'll leave some surprises, but it's really cool that you guys have made that art book and put so much work into it. And I think that is going to inspire players to make courses. We've found again when you get your chance to start making courses, you can get inspiration from the smallest you can be inspired by a whole course, or the smallest idea can like launch your brain into like that creative element. And it's been really, the software has been an inspiration, I think, to a lot of us, and you guys have been an inspiration to a lot of people watching at home, and those of us that work in Nintendo. So thank you guys, both for making Mario and for making Super Mario Maker.
そうブックレットがあるこそプレイヤーの皆さんがコース作りを楽しむことが一層できると思いますが、それを見ながら思い出したのは、細かいところからコース作りのインスピレーションが湧いてくるとモーガンが今考えましたが、本当に開発に貢献しながらモーガンからのインスピレーションがあってこういうゲームの開発に貢献できるのは本当に嬉しく思っています。
すごくいろんなユニークなコースを作ってくれて、この前のチャンピオンシップでも彼が作ったコースを見てたんですけども、僕たちにはちょっと作れないようなコースでしたね。
Well, no, we saw the kind of courses that you made for the World Championship, and I don't even know if we could come up with anything like that. That was incredible.
Well, thank you for giving me the tool. I will hold that compliment with me for a while.
そのツールを手に渡していただいて本当にありがとうございました。
And we're about out of time for this segment. Thank you both again. Thank you guys for tuning in to Treehouse Live. Hopefully this has been a small taste of what we've got for you this week. We're going to be showing more Mario Maker. We're going to be showing more Star Fox Zero. We're going to be showing a whole lot of stuff this week. So thank you guys again. See you guys back. We'll be back real quick with some new content.